Hi Vinyl community, welcome to the Personal Oasis. This is Blind Island Reviews. This is one of the sections that we're going to be having on our channel. We did have an introductory video to our channel. I'll put the link to that in the description below. And today we're going to get started in our very first review segment. Now, I love a wide range of music. My wife and I both do. And I figured that I would start this one off with one of the albums that I just really love to kind of get the ball rolling. And today I'm going to be taking a look at the Jesus and Mary chain, Psychocandy. This was released in 1985 by Blanco y Negro Records. It was highly influential on the shoegaze genre, often referred to as one of the best albums of the 80s. And also, when you listen to this record, you can really tell that the members had a deep love of the 60s psych and pop bubblegum. The lyrics are very sweet and full of love, sometimes wistful longing. Reminds you kind of a Beach Boys record, but then the crunching, searing feedback of the guitars kind of snaps you back to reality, and the juxtaposition works very well for them. Now, that's just a little background information on this record for you. And to kind of get into my thoughts about this, I wrote down my thoughts because I usually wind up rambling otherwise, so please forgive me. This is really a perfect blend of that kind of TV static feedback with the bubblegum pop. You can hear their influences very heavily, especially with the Beach Boys, as I just mentioned, but also the Velvet Underground and the Stooges. They are borrowing heavily from records like Funhouse and White Light, White Heat. They sound very heavily indebted to their past. However, even though they are, it's their influence on groups of the future can't be overstated. My Bloody Valentine and Spiritualized definitely took this kind of blissed out stoner sound and expanded upon it. So I would definitely say that this record, even though it is a piece of the past, it also has a lot of the future involved in it as well. And the songs are catchy, and they have a lot of grit due to proto-tribalism of their instrumentation. It's really great how you can kind of enter into a song. All of the songs usually last around 2.5 minutes long, so you don't have to worry about it being a very long experience if you want to check out this album. Kind of sometimes 5 minutes of pure fuzz and feedback can be a little daunting for people. So this record will be a nice breath, almost a breath of fresh air. And kind of bringing myself to a small con of this is that though this album was innovative and blending the past and the future together, it does get a little bit repetitive. The 2.5 minute song structure, the constant fuzz of the guitar, there isn't a lot of different instrumentation that's brought into it. Also, this is one of our cats, Milliford. You're going to probably be seeing a lot of her and our other cat, Sokka, because while I'm trying to make anything or do anything, I can't seem to quite get away from them. So, just introducing you to her right away. Now I'm going to get into a little bit of the album highlights. I feel like everyone is aware that Just Like Honey, the first song off this album, is a seminal work of post-rock. It's post-punk, post-rock, whatever you wish to call it. Genres are just for squares. They absolutely mean nothing anymore. But it's really such a sweet, beautiful love song, famously used at the end of Lost in Translation. I would say that's definitely a highlight, and whether or not you want to listen to the entire album, you should definitely take a listen to that song in particular. In a Whole is one of the heaviest songs on the album, and definitely probably the darkest lyrically. If you're looking for a more introspective song on this record, I would go there. And Inside Out is one of the more Psychocandy songs on here. So I would give those tracks a listen if you're not looking to listen to the entire album. And my final thoughts are the alchemy of just the past and the present and the future on this created a classic album that kind of transcends its own limitations. Yes, it is a bit repetitive, but overall it sounds present today as it did 30 years ago, and I have a feeling it will sound just as present in the future. And also, I think that you will find this to be a very rewarding listening experience. So I give this one a 4.5 out of 5. Again, this is Psychocandy by Jesus and the Mary Chain. I highly recommend it, 4.5 out of 5. Thanks so much for watching today, you guys. I hope that you have a great day on your own personal oasis. Cheers.